The following content is only suitable for viewers over 18 years old. Viewers' discretion is advised. Mistake with the Alpha, Chapter 33. Samantha's point of view. I woke up finding myself still on the Alpha's bed. I quickly wanted to stand up, but I discovered that a strong arm was pinning me down. I looked beside me and found out that the Alpha hadn't stood up to leave. I was surprised. I quickly looked at the wall clock and discovered that I'd overslept. It's already past 6. I wanted to move again, but Jalen wouldn't let me. "Let's sleep more," he grumbled. I looked at him. "No, we have to stand up. It's already dawn," I said to him. "I don't want to," he said with his eyes shut. "Come on, we have to stand up. People will start asking for you, and I don't want them to find me here," I said to him. Truly, I don't want to be caught sleeping with the Alpha. It would have been pride for me. But I'm someone who doesn't love to announce what I know. It's not mine. "I've told you several times that I don't care," he replied. Now he is awake looking at me. He's such a beauty to behold. His hair was tousled, and I know that was my handwork. I couldn't stop putting my hands in between. I looked at his swollen eyes, and it was as if they were calling me to enter them. "Morning, beauty," he said to me. I smiled at him and touched his cheek. "Morning, Alpha." He shook his head at me. "No, Alpha. I'm so tired of hearing that name from you." "Call my name," he said softly. I shook my head. I couldn't even bring myself to call his name despite the intimacy we shared yesterday. Yes, yesterday was a day I've never experienced before. Jalen really brought out the hidden me. It was a really wild night. The reason we couldn't wake up early was because all through last night, we couldn't stop having each other. I definitely know that my legs are surely not going to be the same. Especially with Jalen's Alpha power, my legs are sure to bruise. "If you shake your head again, I'll make you shake your legs," he whispered. "Is that a threat?" I asked, laughing. "Yes," he kissed my earlobe and I moaned. I would have allowed him to do more, but I remember I had to work. I might be having an affair with the Alpha. That doesn't make me a madam that shouldn't go to work. "No, I have to leave," I said, pushing him off me. Him being a built strong man, he didn't even move. He gave me a mocking look. "I'm serious." "Sally would have been looking for me," I said with a frown. "I can tell Sally to give you another day off," he said. "Please don't. I was absent yesterday. I don't want to be absent today," I said quickly. I know Jalen. He could mind link Sally and tell her that I'm not available, and I don't want that. I want to go to work. "Don't you want to stay with me?" he asked with an unhappy look. "I want to stay here forever, but I have work and you have duties that would come to call you at any time." "We will see later," I coaxed him. He looked at me as if he didn't believe me. "Promise," he said. "I promise," I said. I wouldn't want to be apart from him, but that doesn't mean I should forfeit my job for something that might not last. I'm just enjoying my groove while it lasts. I thought with what I said Jalen was going to release me, but he didn't. He was still towering over me. "Alpha," I called. "Call my name and I'll let you go," he said, smiling. I looked at my smile. I then rose to his lips and kissed him. Instantly, he grabbed me and deepened the kiss as if he was waiting for it before. "I need to leave Jalen," I said after I broke the kiss. Jalen looked at me. I wondered if the man was ever satisfied. With the way we marathoned it all through the night, he still wants more. "What a wicked girl," he said, pulling my nose. I, too, was intentionally teasing him. I smiled at him as he stood up and sat on the bed. He watched me as I took my things and walked into his bathroom to do the necessaries. When I came back, he was also ready to bathe. "See you later," I said, and pecked his cheek. I hurried out without another word because I knew he could change his mind and wouldn't let me go. As I was hurrying to my room to change into new clothes, I met John on the way. I wasn't expecting that. We've not seen each other since the last time we spoke in the woods. Well, I heard his betrothal is going fine. Good for him. "Sam," he called. I looked at him and stopped. I didn't even reply to him. "Are you sleeping with the Alpha now?" he asked suddenly. My heart beat flipped. I know that for him to know. almost 90% of the people in the pack house would have known. The secret I was hoping to keep has been leaked out, but I wasn't ready to explain myself to him. He's not worth it at all. How's that your business? I snapped. You are, right? He asked again. I eyed him and I started to leave. He ran after me and held me. Please don't leave. Let's talk, he pleaded. I was getting pissed off. What exactly do we have to say, John? I asked, smothering my anger. We have a lot. You can't leave me. I'll die, he said with a pitiful look. I burst into laughter. I don't understand what he takes me for. He thinks I'm a fool. You better die, I hissed, and then started to leave. The guy wouldn't let me go. He grabbed me and pinned me to the wall. I shrieked at what he did. What are you doing? I was scared. He then clashed his mouth with mine all of a sudden. I was too shocked. I was trying to push him off, but he pinned me down. I was stamping my foot. After a while, I saw John being lifted up and smashed to the ground. I first catch my breath before looking at who it was. At first I thought it was Jalen, but then I saw that it was his Gemma who had a furious look. How dare you? He shouted. He then went to him and started to hit him. I knew the Gemma was going to injure him. I ran to him and held his hand. Please stop, I begged, crying. Ethan didn't answer me. He kept on punching him. Please, I'm begging you, I cried. Ethan stopped and looked at me. Are you alright? He asked me. Yes, I'm fine, I nodded. Ethan looked at John with a very disgusted look. Disappear, he said to John. I was very ashamed of myself. I didn't like what the Gemma saw today. I don't know what Jalen will say about this. I need to leave, Ethan said and started to leave. Please wait, I said. He looked at me expectant of what I wanted to say. Can you please don't tell the alpha and the beta about this? I said with a sad face. Why? He asked casually. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Turn on notifications to stay up to date with new videos uploaded. Also, check out our next video in the series. Thank you.